Hello everyone and welcome to Quality Old Games. Today we are starting a new campaign in Rome Total War Remastered, the Scipii campaign, and we are going to add some extra spies on that campaign, so it will be a total war campaign. So that means that I will declare war on any faction I encounter as soon as possible. And it seems we need to have 50 provinces, including Rome. So let's begin.
What does it mean to be Roman? What makes us stand above all other peoples? Is it our bravery in the heat of battle? I say not. For the barbarian dares to attack us, knowing he will lose. Is it our piety, that we worship the true gods and earn their favor by our offerings? I say not. The Greeks too make great offerings to their gods, who are not so different to our own. Perhaps it is our worldliness, that we turn a profit in foreign lands. Again, I say not. Phoenician merchants are to be found in every port across the known world, and bring great wealth to Carthage. To be Roman is to exhibit all these qualities. Yet above all, it requires another: obedience. To submit to just laws is the supreme Roman virtue, through which each man's selfish actions are combined into a perfect, unmatchable whole. Senators, I, Cornelius Scipio, ask you today to support a war that will bring Roman rule to new lands, that their peoples might understand true virtue, and the wealth of our citizens increase. The Roman way, above all others, is supreme. It is our duty and our destiny to bring it to the world.
Okay, so the settings mostly are in the remastered state. Only thing in the Rome Total War original is the unit balancing. Otherwise, I had selected the remastered there. And of course, we cannot attack our Roman allies right away, but we need to make our move whenever it's possible. And I think we have found goals, so we need to declare war. We have Greeks here. We need to declare war. And I think we will change the faction leader to take charge of this army. And let's get some mercenaries. I think we can raise taxes here a bit. I think a port will bring nice additional income. We could have shrine to Saturn and Vulcan, I guess to Neptune as well, when we build that port. And in Capua I think we will build a port as well. And okay, he has 4 command. This guy has... Actually, I think this is a bit better governor to the city there. And I think we should bring some reinforcements to Messana, so we can more forcefully push our point. Let's raise taxes a bit here. Get some peasants to maintain public order. And in Messana I think we will be able to maintain the public order high enough. And the diplomat is going to declare war on the Gauls, and I think we are rather soon at war against Carthage as well. Okay, it seems Julii were quite effective there, I'm just wondering whether I should head towards this area. But let's conquer Sicily first and then head to new areas. And I think next turn we are ready to assault. And the diplomat is here. We should actually try to encounter as few factions as possible. But I guess this is how we need to play it, since we have found those goals. Where can we declare war? Is it so that we...
The indignity.
Okay, at least the trade embargo. So, apparently we cannot declare war per se.
You insult us.
Well, I think we will be at war soon enough. And I think that trade embargo goes a rather long way to ensure that we are at war soon. I think that Julia will assault the Gauls in few turns. And speaking of assaulting, I think it's time to take Syracuse. Perhaps I should divide the army in two. So let one army head towards Lilybaeum of Carthage and the second army head towards Greece. And why I'm trying to play so greedily is that with both of those directions I will make the end game quite a lot of easier, because I can detain those areas from enemies, so that the enemies cannot get them. And additionally, they provide such a huge income that it will be very beneficial for us to have all of those areas. I don't think we need those ladders. Okay. So I guess these guys will go to fire at the enemies as well.
Our siege towers have reached the walls. Now there will be hard fighting to break the defenses.
Okay. Time to abandon that tower. Could we still inflict some damage with this tower? I guess we can. And time to abandon that tower as well. So the enemy defenses on the walls are hoplites, archers, and peltasts. And of course it would be nice to break those archers before we need to face those hoplites. And they have broken already. Oh, that's nice. Actually, those hoplites are putting up quite a decent fight. Okay, nice. Okay, some militia hoplites. And let's make sure that we can actually break the enemy units. Okay, those hoplites are broken. And I think we can now just finish the battle. excellent. Some casualties, but I think they are acceptable. And at the moment we have nice amounts of money. And let's take Sicily, bastion of Neptune. And where are our ships? There. So let's bring the faction heir to the to Greece. Okay, Apollonia is already under siege, so I think Sparta will be a target. And unfortunately it seems we don't have unit training facilities in here, nor in Messana. We do have them in Capua, however, so basically it means that we need to get some additional troops across the sea and perhaps some mercenaries as well. And actually we can build the ship here, so we can focus on building defenses there. And here I think a shrine to Vulcan and Rhodes will be our next building projects. And here let's make road and that temple to Neptune as well. And let's bring the spy here. And of course we will declare war as soon as we move against them. In this regard, I think the diplomatic system of, for example, Warhammer Total War is better, because you don't need to have that diplomat somewhere in the region in order to declare war or initiate diplomacy. So it seems we cannot conquer at least whole of Greek or Macedon, but I think Sparta should fall to us rather easily. And I think these guys, well, actually I don't think they should go to be retrained here, because that retraining will take time. Let's see. Do we have enough? Apparently not. And no mercenaries available. But that's the beginning of our next army. And hopefully we can have mercenaries here. Apparently not. So some Spartan hoplites and hoplites. Just wondering, should I make another army in Capua and attack Gauls? Perhaps I should. This is total war, after all. And we can get to the city center, I guess, easiest from this side, and it will also be quite good for our archers. So we will go from here. Oh, unfortunately those Spartan hoplites decided to withdraw. What I think is important is to take control of this plaza here. So, let's send the militia hoplites there first to prepare the area. Okay. And let's see if we can flank the enemies there. I'm a bit afraid that our hoplites won't stand against those enemy hoplites. Let's see. No casualties to them yet, but we have taken several already. So basically it's up to the general to win us that battle there. And of course, if we are to lose the battle here, that would be catastrophic, and the Spartan hoplites are here as well. Okay, so the enemy decided to play it rather aggressively. Could we actually lure them here? Let's try that out. At the very least, our archers are able to inflict some damage there. And let's try to bait those Spartan hoplites here. And perhaps these Hastatis should pull back a bit, so that we might be able to surround them. Oh, I had not turned that fire at will on. guys should really fire and attack. Excellent.
Enemy general is dead. His men know their doom approaches.
So, it seems it takes Romans to beat Phalanx. Okay, nice. Sparta is ours, and I think the unit production facilities there should be quite decent.
Victory and glory!
At least decent enough to get some principes and to retrain those hostages. Some additional mercenaries, and I think we are ready to strike at Corinth. Fortunately, it's rather poorly defended. And then here we can continue training Hastati so that we can move out rather soon. And let's train some Hastatis here as well, so that our armies are ready to begin the march soon enough. And of course there is Carthage, one rather decent price, and perhaps it's wiser to make the walls before the port. Oh, the Julii captured Caralis. Good for them. Finally we can retrain those, and it seems the population there is quite limited. So, time to capture... Oh, they are allies. Interesting. Oh, unfortunately, it's night battle time. And Corinth is ours. Unfortunately for the enemies, that is. And I think Shrine to Vulcan will be quite nice. And let's train some Equites. And here we are already building, and I think we can move some of the troops to Corinth. And I think we should push towards Athens rather soon. But let's retrain these first. Capo, I think trader will be good in Syracuse as well. And I think next turn we are ready to march forwards. And here I think we will need at least some more troops before we move out. And let's finish the turn. And the Carthaginian army is moving against us there. That's absolutely unacceptable. And perhaps we could leave the Velites and these guys to defend Corinth. I guess the enemy army is hidden there, so let's stay nearby in case we are needed there. Okay, there are mercenaries available, of course we will take them. And I guess we didn't get any Senate offices. Okay, it seems the Carthaginian army is coming back. We don't really need that fleet. We have 5 turns available, or still to take Lilybaeum. And let's, okay, we have some mercenaries available. I think we will take them next turn. And then from Capua, I think we will start our march towards Batavium. And then from here we can reinforce this army. And of course we need to attack. And I think we are ready to end the turn once again. And Messana is under attack. Let's see about their army. I think we may need to send relieving force, unless it's too late. Well, let's try. Basically, our general is only unit capable of dealing damage, and then there are those elephants. So basically we need to hope that the enemy will send some weaker units to the city center first, so that we will be able to break them, and then that we will be able to bring, or rather break the elephants as the other units are breaking as well. Unfortunately, there isn't a tower there. If there were, I think it could have shot those elephants, but as it is, they will come in, and let's see what happens. And they're actually coming from this direction, so let's move the general there. Some round shield cavalry, elephants.
Look to the inner defenses. The walls have fallen to the enemy. The gods have abandoned us.
Numidian mercenaries. Town militia, actually. That's good for us, bad for them. Let's try to break these guys before the others join the battle. Excellent. And let's see if the round shield cavalry will break as well. Oh, it won't break.
It would be better for your general to fall on his sword than live another day. He is running away. Your general now lies dead.
Maybe that was a bit too reckless.
His men will lose heart.
Let's see, are the elephants tossing up some units? Not too much, but at least a few. Okay, some casualties inflicted, but well, it could have gone better. Quite a bit better, actually. Then again, Lilibaeum is rather poorly defended. So perhaps that will be our first target there.
Can't do it, sir. Orders. Attack. Besieging settlement.
Okay, only cavalry.
Besieging settlement, sir. March.
Perhaps we should train some troops there. And let's see if we can somehow gather enough money to buy those hoplites. And can we actually rearrange? Yes, we can. So let's put the mercenary units first. We don't care too much of them. And the archers will be last there, and perhaps the principes as well, because it will be difficult to retrain them. And of course it's nice to have the knight battle.
Victory and glory.
And Athens is ours. And we really should get those ports coming soon. Let's raise taxes a bit. So we are almost breaking even. Oh, and it seems Capo has grown. Nice. Oh, and Syracuse besieges. Fortunately, there are stone walls, so we we should be able to keep it a bit more easily. Of course, the defenses there are not too good. Round shield cavalry, I think we should be able to win this rather easily. And perhaps we should sail towards Carthage. We can handle that. Capua and perhaps Syracuse a bit later. And perhaps a couple of Hastates and 1 unit of mercenary Peltasts will be enough to defend Athens. Or then maybe not. Perhaps we should lower the taxes for a time being. And from Corinth we can bring reinforcements. And of course we need to lower taxes then. And in Capua, I think we should build that governor's palace, and we are building already there. So I think once again we have a turn. I guess we are not going to blockade the port there. That's a bit too strong of an army to face at the moment. And perhaps 1 Hastati and 1 Peltast unit will be enough to keep this city in line. Oh, Libyan spearmen. A bit more challenge for us, but fortunately quite a few mercenaries available there. And perhaps Mediolanum will make a better target to attack. And here so some Iberian infantry, round shield cavalry, and some mixed troops. So it seems the campaign started quite aggressively, and I think this is everything for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and remember to turn on the notifications so you will be informed whenever a new video is released. Have a great rest of the day. Quality Old Games out.